Okay, so I have problem number 19, and it basically states that a round table has a radius 7, with the placemats forming a hexagon, with each of the placemats being width 2 and length x. And then we need to find x. So, as I said, the inner corners of these placemats form a hexagon. So what we know from that is that each of the triangles, assuming that I drew this correctly, are going to be equilaterals. So what we can take from this is that this length is going to be the same as this, which is also the same as this length right here, as well as this length. So, and then we know that all of these angles are 60 degrees. So, in order to find x, we're going to have to create another triangle. And the triangle that we're going to have is going to be this one right here. So, knowing that this angle right here was 60 degrees, and then this one's 90, since they're all rectangles, this angle, which we'll call alpha, is 150 degrees. So, we know that the radius is 7, which is this length, and the width is 2, which is this length, and then since it's an equilateral triangle, this is x. So, since it's not a right triangle, we can't use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length. So what we're going to do is use the law of cosines, which states c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine alpha. And I also have a little triangle drawn right here just to show you guys. So once we plug everything in, we get 7 squared equals a squared plus 2 squared minus 2 times a times 2 cosine of 150 degrees. So then we know that the cosine of 150 degrees is minus square root 3 over 2, which means that one of these 2's will cancel and the minuses will cancel and make it a plus. So, we have 49 equals a squared plus 4 plus 2a square root of 3. And then we'll put it all to one side. 2 root 3a minus 45 equals 0. Now we're going to have to use the quadratic formula and plugging that in. All over 2. Okay, so we have this, and then simplifying, we get minus 2 root 3 plus or minus the square root of 192 over 2. So technically this gives us two different answers, but since we have a negative out front, and if we subtract, it'll just create a negative number, and we can't have a length being a negative number, so we'll take the plus of that, and we'll get minus 2 square root 3 plus square root of 192 over 2 equals x. And then WebWork will take the answer that way.